Hi, welcome. It's Meredith. I am here with a little something extra special bonus style reading for us this weekend. One of the questions that I get often is, what do I really consider the energy atmosphere? You know, what we're tuning into when we do a card reading, right? And that's for me, it's the astrological or the astronomical influence of the cosmos within the day, how the day is infused by the energies. So you have to know a little bit about astrology, you have to know a little bit about astronomy, neither of which do I have any expertise in. So let's learn together. And I have this wonderful little moon diary. And every day it shows us what's going on with the moon, what's going on with the planets, what time they're moving, so on and so forth. So we're going to do a reading based on the astrological, astronomical, energetic influence of the day. So this is our energy atmosphere. So for today, which is Saturday, the 17th of July, we have the moon. The moon will trine Venus and it will move into Pisces. You're going to have to check your time zones for that because that's going to be unique to your location. So anyway, that's where we start. It's the first movement, the first energetic influence on the atmosphere. So I pulled some tarot cards, shuffled them out from Sawyer's Path because, hey, well, what does it mean actually for the moon to trine anything? We're using, what is this deck? Star Codes Astro Oracle. So when the moon is, well, a trine, let's put it that way. A trine is, it says here, trine and sextile planets promote collaboration by backing one another up, cheering one another on, and adding strength and value to their roles. A trine is formed by two planets 1/3 of the way around the circle from each other, 120 degrees apart. So collaboration, this is a positive flow. So with the moon in trine with Venus, ooh, that's nice, isn't it? And it's moving into Pisces. So we get this dreamy, intuitive, gorgeous energy in Venus, the planet of love. So we start out with the Knight of Pentacles. And how better to move through this kind of energy, right, than with the Knight of Pentacles. He's slow, he's steady, he's grounded and centered and super aware. And that's a really stable energy to bring to dreamy Pisces and romantic Venus. Where's this Knight going in this energy flow? Oh, wow, look at this. Right into the Ace of Pentacles, which, by the way, is a card of great love. That's something that's often overlooked on the Ace of Pentacles. So much focus is on abundance and finances and opportunity, all of which is true. So we have the divine and cosmic gift of the Ace of Pentacles being handed to us by the universe. Also, aces will upgrade any challenge cards that we do see nearby. So we have the Knight of Pentacles carrying the ace. Then we have the ace. So what we're seeing here is a gateway. Take a look at the artwork on the card. A gateway of opportunity for us to walk through in this trine right now. With Pisces and the moon together, you have intense intuitive amplification. Your intuitive gifts are going to be magnified. So this is a great time to, in a slow and steady way, be attentive to, aware of what is coming to you through your intuitive gift. Next. So you can see the opportunities before you, Ace of Pentacles. So you can celebrate the great love, Venus, on offer to you. And now we have the Six of Swords, and I feel here that we're having an opportunity to upgrade some energy for ourselves. The Six of Swords is a card about moving from less than favorable energies to much more favorable energies. And you see the sun coming out over here, heading toward a new horizon. And doesn't it look like we've just made passage through this gateway? And then we got in this boat. This feels like transformation to me. Oh my goodness, yes, look. Because now we have Temperance coming with Judgment. Look at the angelic influence there. So we have Archangel Michael and I believe Archangel Gabriel here. And so we're making a shift and a change. I did say transformation. That's the alchemy at work on the Temperance card. And Judgment is taking another pass at something, having another opportunity to redo, re-experience, reevaluate, give something another go. And then we have the Strength card. So we're strengthening ourselves in this flow. So the energy of Venus, this is going to, Venus will light up our emotional fulfillment. And if we're making a passage through a gateway of great love on the Ace of Coins, in the Six of Swords, moving into Temperance and Judgment, your only option here is to engage your strength. One wouldn't necessarily say that the Temperance card or the Judgment card are considered challenges in tarot, and yet they are. They lay down some of the greatest challenges for us. It's easy for us to see in the Tower, right? Or the Three of Swords or the Devil. You know, these cards are blatantly laden with challenge energy on them, yet Temperance and Judgment, not as much. Personally, I feel these cards are carry with them some of the most challenging uphill climbs that we ever experience within our spiritual journey. Because think of Temperance for a moment. There's alchemy here. Alchemy is change. Alchemy is bringing together energies that are not necessarily brought together, nor are they harmonious. And they create a unique chemistry which can at times be explosive. And you pair Temperance now with Judgment. And Judgment is something that we laid to rest, something that is dead, over and gone for us. And yet there's resurrection on this card. So to bring alchemy, chemistry, the potential for explosive change in our world to an energy we felt we were complete with, and resurrect that energy, it's going to take a whole load of strength. So we've got 3 major arcana cards rounding out this energy influence in the day for us, and we're not done. That's really powerful stuff. So the next thing that happens is that the Sun and Mercury quincux Saturn. Where's Saturn? Yeah, here we go. So let's lay that out. I already shuffled out cards for this too. And what does it mean when we are in a quincux of energy? Let's see. These aspects are awkward, potentially confrontational. Shocker. Look, that explains Temperance and Judgment right there. I feel that we're going to tangle with energy within ourselves that we really thought we were done with. And, you know, we've got the influence of Saturn, which is in retrograde at this time, right? So the influence of Saturn in retrograde means that the pressure is off certain energies in our life. So go where it resonates to you. Wherever you've been pressured in your spiritual journey, that pressure is off. And I was speaking with a friend just last night about this. We don't expect when a planet goes retrograde and the pressure is lifted like Saturn because Saturn bears down on us. Like it just doesn't ever let up unless it's retrograde. So there is no expectation that energy under pressure is going to, or rather we don't anticipate the energy plumping back up. You know, it's been compressed, it's been kind of flattened, it's been, we'll just say that, compressed and flattened. And now everything is like revitalizing, plumping up, as I just said. Hold on, I got a issue here with the camera. Pardon all the movement, folks. I get seasick when things move too much on YouTube. Busy hands, cards flying all over the place. So pardon that. Okay. So there is we don't necessarily anticipate that when Saturn goes retrograde, we're going to feel some kind of a rebound effect from the pressure coming off. And I feel that that is what happens here with temperance in the mix. So as we're talking about this quincux of energy between the Sun, Mercury, and Saturn, we're talking about a potentially confrontational energy. Though this will urge us to grow and reconcile disparate points of view. Squares are mentioned in this too. So I'm going to read this. Square aspects act as if two horses are pulling at right angles, or two cars are colliding at a crossroad. Needs collide and tension pulls between different priorities within or without. And so a quincux is formed by two planets 150 degrees apart from two signs that have neither polarity, modality, nor element in common. And isn't that fascinating to have temperance there? So we're bringing energies that are in a potential for collision, explosion, let's say. They have nothing in common, energetically speaking, in this arrangement. So we most definitely have to bring our strength to this. What cards come for us out of this message? First, yeah, look at this, 5 of Cups. Talk about reconciliation energy there too, because we have in the 5 of Cups emotional pain, loss, and sorrow, where we may be reconciling that. So that's exactly what we're talking about with Saturn in retrograde in this arrangement in the cosmos. We may never have expected to be revisiting these 3 downturned cups, right? And yet there are aspects within the day that will bring us to just that kind of energy and challenge us, which is really beautiful because it's an opportunity for us to let go of something that isn't serving. So the next card that comes in this lineup is 2 of Swords, crossing swords, stalemate energy. This is about going within, sorting ourselves out, listening to our intuitive knowledge and the incoming downloading intuitive wisdom. That will bring reconciliation in this alignment. This potentially explosive alignment. Isn't it wonderful to have such stability in the atmosphere while this goes on over here? So you may encounter some sort of emotional trigger today, which is going to cause you to go within self, listen to your intuitive wisdom, listen and rely on, lean into your intuitive knowledge, and bring that to bear on what is revisiting you, Judgment card, and filter it through the strength of your heart center, Strength card, while the alchemy, the chemistry of all of this settles out. Next, we have the 3 of Coins, because we're in the process of building on our foundation and building in a way that we create something lasting, build something that lasts, right? That's what the 3 of Coins is all about. This is also a card about collaboration. So we had that in the first set of cards. There is collaboration that can offer us even more wisdom, information, can engage our emotional intelligence so we can continue to make choices that are strengthening and heart-centered for us. Then we have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, this is us not giving up. Every time we've turned over the don't stop, be assertive, and angel answers out of the daily readings, think Nine of Wands. This is our enduring spirit. So while we revisit something, or while we are reminded today of something that has taken place in our world that still exists in our memory field, and we may have a story attached to it, emotionally speaking, the truth of it is that we're these two lit up cups on the Five of Cups. So there will be some instability as Temperance does its work while we revisit energies that require reconciliation off of judgment, and the cosmos is supporting us in doing that. So we may need to pause here in the Two of Swords and go into the heart center and focus on what we're building that lasts, and engage our enduring spirit to continue to journey through that energy without attachment, without agenda, and without any kind of ego story embellishment to justify why we did what we did when we did it, why we said what we said when we said it. Who effing cares anymore? Just bring unconditional loving kindness to whatever is attempting to reconcile. Meet that energy in a neutral way and allow it to have its say, its expression, and then bring the heavy of your heart center. And I mean heavy in the lightest possible way. Like bring the magnitude of your heart center to whatever your Five of Cups is. Then we have, yeah, because there it is. There's the Death card. This card has been with us for days. And I'm so delighted to see it because we're already on to a whole new horizon here. And if these energies are showing up and the cosmos is serving it up for us to reconcile, well, my goodness, let's just reconcile it so we can continue to blossom in this horizon, so that we can purify the energy that requires reconciliation. All right, so the next thing that's going on in the cosmos today is that the sun is conjunct Mercury. So there we go. And what does it mean to have the sun conjunct Mercury? Let's read about that. Again, learning together here. A conjunction is an alliance. Anytime two celestial bodies conjunct, meaning they dance close together, they first work together and blend meaning and purpose, then begin a new cycle of their relationship. Beautiful. That's exactly what we would want in this kind of lineup, isn't it? Okay. The sun and moon conjunct at the new moon. Because the sun is overpoweringly huge, it has special rules. Planets are so tiny compared to the sun that when they are close, within 8 degrees of the sun, they seem to disappear or combust and lose individual power. When planets exactly conjunct the sun, their strength merges and grows within the heart of the sun. The conjunction tells us we are stronger when we work together, as long as we don't disappear into one another's flame. Wow, that's really well put. And that to me speaks to codependency or interdependency. And that's what we're all about here, is the interdependency. No one is trying to absorb or overshadow anyone else's flame. So this is a great alignment here, the sun conjunct Mercury. And what are the cards that we have from Sawyer's Path for this message? Our first is, look at that, the Tower. Yeah, exactly. These cards are perfect, so perfect. And this is another one that we've seen in recent days, and it speaks to, yet again, the alchemy of temperance at work in this whole cosmic alignment throughout the day today. So there we are, blowing up our own tower in the interest of reconciliation, because this tower supports nothing. which is why when we get into the story that could be embellished and justified from the ego, we absolutely want to pause and move into the strength of our heart and transform the energy that is attempting to support a foundation that can no longer be supported. This is why we're taking the slow, steady, beautiful journey through our unreconciled emotional triggers off the Five of Cups. So what's coming after the Tower now? Perfect. There's the Three of Wands. Again, a nod to the Death card here, because we're really looking at this horizon. We're celebrating the now, and we're looking at this horizon that we are evolving onto, into. And what do we see there? Yes, the Nine of Cups. Yeah. So yet another card that's been with us for many, many days. Ace of Cups to the power of 9. This is about our dreams fulfilling, dreams coming true. Perfect. We're actually making way for this to happen more efficiently by being bold enough, brave enough, strong enough, strength card, and engaging our enduring spirit to continue to look at our Nine of Cups, to continue to celebrate the flow of the Ace of Cups, love, bliss, joy, happiness, dreams coming true, to the power of 9 on this card. Next we have Five of Coins. There's another unstable card. You know, I actually feel that taking down this tower pulls an obstruction out of the way. So I feel like our view was blocked by the tower. So we took the tower down, and we see clearly now that we're staring at the Nine of Cups. And inside the tower was the illusion of sanctuary, which is what I feel here on the Five of Coins. Like, these folks could go into the sanctuary. We talk about this so often. They could get food, shelter, rest, you know, treatment for their wounds and such, but it comes at a cost. And it comes at the cost of our Nine of Cups. And the Strength card, the Death card, the Temperance and Judgment cards say, no, don't go in, because you're going to breadcrumb yourself. You're going to sacrifice everything that the Nine of Cups holds for you. So we definitely want to engage this energy atmosphere and use it to our highest and greatest potential here. And we're doing it. We are doing it. Next we have that's awesome. The Knight of Wands. And look at him. Take a close look at him here in the reading. He's got a sight line. You see that? What is he looking at? Well, he's looking at the same horizon that we're looking at on the 3. He's looking at the same horizon that we see on the Death card, the Strength card. He's walked through the fire of the Tower, the unstable energies in the Fives, the Five of Cups, reconciliation. We're bringing things full circle. And our final card is the Ten of Cups. And that's why we do it. Ace of Cups to the power of 10. This is the reward of investing in the love and the light that we are, and bringing the pieces and parts of our story that the ego would embellish and justify into the light of wholeness, into the light of our heart center, because the sun is shining on our love, bliss, joy, and happiness. Yes. Okay, so there's the energy atmosphere for Saturday. Let's do this reading every once in a while and check in. This, for me, was fun to do. It's a good learning experience for all of us, and I feel that it gives us just a little bit more definition to what we're tuning into every day with the tarot cards. Whether we know how the cosmos is moving or not, what's trining this, conjuncting that, quincunxing something else, we may or may not know that. Though spelling it out in this way is really kind of interesting. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. Leave some comments on it. Let me know if you want to see this a little more frequently. Have a beautiful weekend, everybody. Namaste.